the great thing about my phone line here, as I have unlimited connection on my phone. I got like, I think I pay 40 euros a month for unlimited internet. And you see, Moto, in a conversation that we had, if you could pay 40 euros a month, or even less, but 40 euros a month, $50 a month for free internet, like unlimited internet, and maybe $10 a month for 10 gigabytes or 15 gigs in Africa, every African artist would be bigger than everybody in Europe. And yeah, that's all you just waiting for. Good night, Gabriela. Thanks for coming. Come back soon. Sunday. What's the programming that you use? The program I use for my covers. What you mean, my covers? Yeah, it's a nice browser, but yeah, Google. Google has so many more results, and especially when you like me, and you need to fine tune and who's that? You know what I love about Club Shada? I do a title about what I want to talk about, and then I end up spending an hour talking about everything else. I love this place. I love coming here. Let's see if we can talk about what I want to talk about. For your songs, I use Photoshop. And I do them, all of them. I've been doing my covers since my first ever album in '98. So I'm Photoshop. That means we need to create internet companies in Africa then. Bro, this is it's a conversation that I've been having with Moto privately, but this is gonna be the next episode of Sunday. We're gonna talk about the leap, Africa going to the next step, like Africa becoming internet giant. Africa is a sleeping internet giant. The only problem is all the things that are missing, and the fact that if we don't do them ourselves, we're gonna end up like Europe. In Europe, everybody's here talking about free internet, etc. But Twitter, American. Facebook, American. YouTube, Google, Instagram, etc. American. Clubhouse, American. All these companies are American. The only company that is not American is TikTok. And look how they've been trying to pretend that there's a security problem just because they don't like the hegemony of their companies and internet giants being stepped on. Apple, American. And if it's not the Americans, who's going to be? Chinese, WeChat, Samsung, Korean, etc., etc. Where are the African giants? Like creating let me leave me for Sunday. Let's keep all these conversations for Sunday and talk about today's subject. I believe all the artists in Africa would dominate the market right now if it was. Yeah. Look, when 5 years ago, or four or 5 years ago, about maybe 3 years ago, when South America countries and internet companies and telecom companies brought for $5 or $10 5 gigabyte, 10 gigabyte, whatever amount of internet was given to people for cheap for the billion of people who were in South America, all of a sudden, the J Balvins and all the reggaeton people exploded. It's simple as that. I remember when to be an artist, you had to be in France. Today, it's a complete different conversation. Everybody's overwhelmed with all these Latin artists exploding. Is just because the crowds that they sing to all have telephones, and all the young people have telephones. So all the young people in Africa have telephones. They just don't have enough data to stream crazy amount of views, and they don't have the Spotify and all these. So Sunday, come back Sunday. This is not today's subject, because if it is today's subject, I'm gonna have to change the subject and leave today's subject for Sunday. But I think there's so much stuff. There's like so much stuff to do. They are. Guys, keep your thoughts for Sunday, where it's just gonna have Sunday's market. Also, the brilliant with funk, so many people consuming them on YouTube. Yep, exactly. It's just because they all have access to the internet. Because we have cheap internet in there. I know.